players. This map is a small map, the rush distance isn't that big, so I don't suspect any player going for a fast expansion, but Orly, it looks like he's gonna do it. And here comes the hatchery at the natural for Orly without even getting his spawning pool. So if Elvis should scout this, he could punish it right away, because we see the spawning pool from Elvis already being completed, almost halfway done. He's already mining gas, so he's gonna have speed on his Zerglings so much faster than Orly. And I can't help but feeling that Orly is taking a huge risk here. And now that spawning pool from Orly finally being planted down, I don't know if this is the right map to go for something as difficult as a hatchery first. And Elvis knows it. His drone has scouted Orly. He knows it has been a hatchery first. And I think he's in good shape, already starting his metabolic boost, so his Zergling speed. And I think that Elvis is in good shape to punish this fast expansion from Orly. And is Orly gonna be able to hold on here to that expansion? That's gonna be the question. We'll find out soon, but I have my doubts. 4 Zerglings being produced for Elvis, being sent straight to the base from Orly, and this could hurt. This could hurt. Orly has taken a huge risk by going hatchery first. This could be just quite simple, build order loss right from the start. But the game isn't over yet. The first links from Elvis arriving now at the base from Orly. Orly has 4 links of himself, but soon that speed from Elvis will be completed, and then the game really is gonna start to get underway. No baning nest yet from either players. Orly gathering up some more and more Zerglings, and is he gonna be able to hold on to this expansion? Now the queen popping out, Elvis forced to run back, but remember guys, that metabolic boost will be completed soon. It doesn't seem like we're gonna see a baneling nest. It seems like Elvis went for an expansion himself. So is he gonna pump up the aggression? Is he still gonna try and punish this fast expansion? Orly now moving in the spine crawler, 2 queens there. So yeah, could be like Orly got away with it. That he got away with that early expansion. No baneling nest, like I said, from Elvis being produced whatsoever. So a lot of links though on their way. But without banelings, I don't think Elvis is gonna be able to do. He's not gonna be able to do a lot. Now here he comes, Elvis. All his Zerglings streaming in, going for some drones, and Orly is definitely gonna take some hits here. That spine crawler isn't in position. Orly now forcing his drones to fight, and that's not a good idea. He has to pull back to that spine crawler. It's his only defense. Now 1 queen falling, a lot of drones falling, still some Zerglings left for Elvis, and this was the damage Elvis needed to do to get back on the right track. And just let's take a look at the damage. 6 drones being killed, 6 drones lost for Orly. And when we take a look at the unit stab, we can see, actually they're hanging on quite closely in the drone count. We have 22 drones for each player, so Orly not doing too bad at defending this. And now speed of course for Orly already or also completed. And is he gonna try and make a counter push? We have Zerglings from Elvis going to the west. We have Zerglings from Orly going to the east. And they just bypassed each other. And now Orly going in for an attack at Elvis's main base. And in the meantime, Elvis is running straight into the drone line from Orly. And we have, not a base race scenario, but both players have Zerglings into their main base. Elvis doing a ton of damage. Again, Orly defending with that spine crawler. Now losing the spine crawler. Still a lot of Zerglings left for Elvis. He's done a lot of damage, and just what exactly is Orly doing? He's doing the exact same thing. Elvis losing quite some drones himself too. Now reinforcements pouring in from both players, and this is ZVZ for you, ladies and gentlemen. Those Zerglings ran past each other. Just one group to the east, one group to the west. They both hit the enemy base at the exact same time, and the damage has been done, and that game hasn't stabilized yet. Here comes Elvis again with a lot of Zerglings, but he's not going to be able to do that much because Orly really gathered up quite some nice massive Zerglings himself. And I'm going to take a quick look at the damage that has been done. 18 drones left or lost for Orly, and Orly only taking down 4 drones himself in that attack. I suspected it to be more. Now we have roaches out though for Elvis, and this means the Zergling harass can come to an end. Now both players already are also getting a Baneling nest. And are we gonna see some roaches from Orly here soon? Well, his Baneling nest is getting up, but no roach warren yet, and I think Orly is gonna need that roach warren to get up soon. I'm gonna take a look at the unit stat, at that crucial drone count, and the drone count, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, we're 9 minutes into the game, and the drone count is exactly the same. We have 21 drones for each, but Elvis now gearing up for an attack with Zerglings, and here Orly coming. He knows he has to stop those Banelings for completing, going after those roaches, and is his massive Zergling army gonna be enough to take down these roaches? I think it will, ladies and gentlemen. More and more Zerglings streaming in from Orly, and he took down those roaches. He's gonna ignore these 3 roaches, and he's gonna go straight for the base from Elvis, trying to do the damage necessary, but the Banelings already being morphed in for Elvis. Are they gonna be completed on time? This is a huge risk Orly is taking. He could lose all these Zerglings. Now more Zerglings streaming in for Elvis. Those Banelings finish, and oh, small explosion there. It could have been a lot worse, but now Orly having Banelings himself, deciding not to continue the attack though, and Orly rather falling back to his base. And this has been quite the first game between these two players of the Belgian National Championship, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of aggression has gone back and forth. Elvis starting the aggression, taking out 18 drones. Orly taking down 8 drones, but here Orly losing a lot of Zerglings to those Banelings, and it looks like the aggression from Elvis isn't over yet. He decides he wants to put out some more aggression, moving his roaches, only 3 roaches though, and a bunch of Zerglings to the base from Orly. And is he gonna continue with this attack? Now we have the first roaches from Orly streaming in. Gonna take a quick look at the unit stat. Orly taking a very slow lead in the drone count, but here come the Banelings. Baneling explosions everywhere, but I think Orly is gonna hold, although more and more roaches from Elvis streaming in, and now Orly is in trouble. He's forced to pull more roaches. Just in time he got some reinforcing Zerglings, but also Elvis has reinforcing Zerglings. And is Orly gonna hold? He's gonna lose that queen. Yep, that queen going down. Those 3 roaches are in trouble. One more roach coming out now, and Orly desperately needs reinforcements. More roaches coming out, although it's only 1 roach, and it looks like Orly held. But again, some damage has been done. Gonna take a look. Yeah, still 18 drones lost for Orly, so Elvis wasn't able to take down any drones in that last attack, and he's forced to fall back now to his own base. And Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, these guys are going toe to toe. Now a little counterattack from Orly, deciding it's not worth to sacrifice 4 Zerglings, and those 4 Zerglings are making their way back to the base from Orly. And it seems like Orly this time wanting to step up the aggression. He's gonna go for a counterattack. In the meantime, streaming his Zerglings from the east, getting a 3rd expansion, and this is smart, getting a 3rd hatchery. And these guys are really neck on neck, but a lot of roaches here from Elvis. I don't think it's a good idea from Orly to engage right now. He knows it himself, and he's pulling back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is quite the interesting ZVZ so far. We have seen a whole lot of action already. This is really tip-top, this game. Orly making his way back now. That hatchery, that 2nd expansion, should complete any moment now. Orly still having a lot of Zerglings. You see that he's anxious to do some more damage, but the roach count from Elvis slowly but steadily gaining a large number. Just gonna take a quick look at the unit stat. We have 20 roaches from Elvis now against the 12 roaches from Orly, and it seems like Elvis is gonna move out with those roaches right away. No upgrades yet for both players, at least I think not. No, yeah, +1 armor though from Orly. So that's smart, and it seems like Elvis is moving out now, and Orly has to produce a lot of roaches. He does have quite the amount of roaches himself, but Elvis more and more roaches streaming in, 26 roaches against 15 roaches, and this could be dangerous for Orly. This could be dangerous. He has a nice arc though. He has a very nice arc of engagement, getting in some banelings. Those banelings aren't going to be able to do all that much against those roaches, but here we go, mid-game roach battle, ZVZ, and it seems like Orly with that +1 armor should be +1/1, sorry, he has 1/1 already, so he should be able to clean up these roaches, and this could be GG, guys. And that's it, GG. What an entertaining and very high level first game between these two players, ladies and gentlemen. It's turning out to be quite the afternoon. Orly against Elvis, 1-0 for Orly. And I hope we're gonna go into the second game between these two players. Or are we gonna see that game between Liquid Red and Grubby? We'll just have to see. I hope we can see the conclusion though of this ZVZ Elvis against yeah, that guy he just played against. Because Jesus man, that was some nice ZVZ right there. Orly really yeah, surprised me there. Some very nice moves. The game was very back and forward, and yep, it looks like we're going into the second game between these two players. So it's gonna be the second game of this best of 3 between Orly and Elvis. And if it was a ZVZ like in the first game, I'm all up for it and I'm excited for it. So hang on, guys, we're yeah, getting the second game between these two players in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, we're already going into the loading screen, so we're gonna see the second game in this best of 3 in the second round of the Belgian National Championship between Orly and Elvis. ZVZ, ladies and gentlemen, here they are, the stars of this afternoon. Spawning as the red Zerg in the top north position. It's gonna be from clan Lowland Lions, it's gonna be Orly. And his opponent for the second game, ladies and gentlemen, spawning as the yellow Zerg, it's gonna be from clan Ecliptica, it's gonna be Elvis. And ladies and gentlemen, Elvis is currently 1 game down in this series. And what an exciting first game we saw there. It was just amazing. And oh my god. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, someone call the police, because we have a 6-pool. Elvis going for a 6-pool, ladies and gentlemen. Of course he knows exactly where his opponent is. This is a 2-player map, and is Orly gonna be ready for that? If Orly is gonna do something crazy like hatchery first, like he did in the last game, this could spell disaster. But Jesus Christ, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Elvis got shaken up by that first game, and he's going all in now. He's making a 6-pool. So, yeah. How you like them apples? This game is gonna burst out in yeah, just a second. Here they come. 2 Zerglings or 6 Zerglings on their way now, and they're gonna make their way straight to the base from Orly. And what is Orly doing just now? Throwing down his spawning pool, and I think he should be okay. He didn't go for a hatchery first. Maybe Elvis was hoping for that. The Zerglings are making their way on the field now and going straight for the base from Orly. And ladies and gentlemen, this is very, very exciting. Elvis going for the 6-pool. Taking all or nothing, and you have to respect a player like that, taking chances like this. I really like it, but now the Overlord saw it. Orly knows it's coming. The Overlord saw the Zerglings making their way to his base. Elvis producing more and more Zerglings in the meantime. Here come the Zerglings hitting the base from Orly. The spawning pool from Orly completed. Spinecrawler on their way. And I don't think Elvis is going to be able to do all that much. 4 Zerglings in production from Orly, but he has a lot of drones. Nice reaction there from Orly, keeping those drones safe. A lot of Zerglings now in the base from Orly, and Elvis is gonna have to do a lot of damage with the 6 pool, waiting for more Zerglings to stream in, and he has to start doing some damage now. He did take out that Spinecrawler though, but he has to be so careful. He's taking down Zergling after Zergling, and if more and more Zerglings from Elvis